Okay, so here I have the JBL Clip 3 in its original, it's black, and today I want to change it a little bit. I want to make it look just like this, so this looks a lot cooler. So let me show you how this is done. So first I take here my putty knife and I'm just going to pop off here the front cover. It's pretty easy, there's like no screws or anything. You just wedge it in there and then pry it off. And then we put the speaker to the side and we just look here at the cover. We have here the 3 buttons at the top and then here the JBL emblem on the bottom. And so we want to take those off here. So I take here this little screwdriver and I just bend these metal clips here. I'm straightening them out just like this here. Just make them straight, 90 degree. And then you can pop off this plate here. This is really easy. Then I'm using here my blow dryer. I'm using that here to loosen up, to liquefy this glue. And then I'm holding it against the edge here, against the corner. And then you can detach here the fabric that's all over the cover. And then eventually, like where the buttons are, you have to like cut that out because it's in there pretty good. So I cut it out, and then this is what that looks like. So now we have the top here, and now I'm using the piece of fabric that we took off, and I'm using this as a template for the fabric that I want to put on top of there. So I'm just cutting this out here just a little bit more than the original piece, just to make sure that I'm not running out of fabric here. So now let's have a little dry run. I put this on here just to see the orientation, how I want it on there, just to see how this will look. And then next I'm going to use here some glue, and I'm going to spread this all over the cover, but I'm doing that really thin so that there's barely, basically any glue everywhere at any spot here, so there's no puddle anywhere. So you really want to spread it out really good. And then I'm just going to put the fabric on here, and the glue will help make the fabric rest or stay in place so that it doesn't move around when we're going to attach it on the bottom here, on the bottom side. See here, I'm just making this real flat, flatten this out so that it sticks real well. And now how do we attach this again? So just like the original, we just take here some hot glue. I'm going to put this on the rim, just on the rim here on the outside. And then you fold over the fabric and we just press it in place. Don't burn your finger while you're doing this here. And I'm going to do this all the way around. So I'm going to skip here a little bit. So you just go to attach more glue, hot glue, and then fold it over. I'm doing it like inch by inch basically. And once this is done, then I'm going to take here a sharpened knife. So because we have a little bit too much of the fabric in the back side, and you see you have those plastic pins here that you need later on to attach this to the speaker again. So I'm going to use the knife here to free up those pins. So you want them all open, accessible. So once that is done, I'm going to use here this JBL logo again, and then we're lining this up with the 2 holes here, or the 3 holes here in the background, in the back, and you just pop this through the fabric and through the 2 or 3 holes, and then we just bend this over again. So you have to be careful, don't overbend it, it may break off. It's pretty fragile actually, those pins are. So this is almost it. Now we just pop it off, pop it onto the speaker again, make sure it sits right, and here we go, already done. Okay, so I think this looks a lot better. Let me know what you think, and maybe you can create your own creations. Don't feel free to send me pictures of your ideas, and I will publish this here on my website. Now I'm going to add this link here in the upper right corner. Okay, so yeah, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, leave them below.